Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, I wanted to talk about Halo Infinite and just voice some more concerns. This is kind of a follow-up to my last video, but I wanted to make this today just because now that the hype for Halo Infinite has kind of died down, the hype of seeing the original trailer, I've rewatched it a couple of times, and I'm seeing a lot of people expressing concerns, which I share a lot of their concerns. And one of the chief concerns right now is that the game just looks very not ready. And before anyone comments, I know that the build that was showed off in the trailer is supposedly several months old, and it's an older build, and supposedly it's better and improved now. But my question is, why would they choose to use a build that looked like the build that we saw in the trailer? Why would they use that for a trailer? Because honestly, the build looked pretty poor. I think in my last video I may have criticized the animations on some of the brutes, or maybe I cut that part, I don't really remember, but I'm going to criticize it here. The animation on the Brute's facial expressions in the last part of that trailer where he's talking and giving his little speech were horrible. The quality of the animations and of just the textures looked like something out of a video game from maybe 2008. And considering this is coming out on PC and the next generation of Xboxes, that's a little bit alarming. Not to mention the fact that textures were popping in and out left and right on the background when it zoomed out and it showed you the clouds and the mountains in the background. Then you have the fact that those weird hexagonal rock formation things were just not textured or very lightly textured in a lot of cases. You also have the fact that there was almost no blood spatter anywhere, and then you have that all the bodies of the dead enemies and stuff just kind of vanished. If you watch General Kid's video, he shows that off. And it's just really concerning. Apparently, according to something I found on the Halo Waypoint forums, apparently there's actually a Forbes article talking about how Halo Infinite should see a delay. I could link that down in the description below, but it's just bad. I mean, there's articles popping up all over the place how they think that Infinite ought to be delayed, and I'm kind of starting to agree. I don't really see how there could be a 2020 release date for this game. I mean, the holiday season is really only a few months away, and the game's not looking too good right now. Like I said, graphically, the game, it almost looked like Minecraft to me. It almost looked like Minecraft with some shaders and a texture pack when you look from far away. It really was not looking too good. Especially the lighting. Other people were pointing out the lighting, although honestly, I don't think the lighting's that much of a big deal, as is the textures themselves, because I know when I look at a game, the first thing I notice is the textures. That's what I notice more than anything else, and they're really not looking too good, and I'm kind of concerned. Now, another point I wanted to address is I saw another post, which I will link as well down in the description on the forums. I saw, and the title of the post was called, "Do 343 actually want to make a Halo game?" And at first I was kind of like, well, why wouldn't they? But when I read the post, the author made some really good points. And I kind of could put this together with my own points. Ever since 343 took over the Halo series with Halo 4, we've seen that they've changed virtually everything about the Halo games. They've changed the basic game mechanics, they've changed the art style, they've even gone back and more or less retconned some of the lore. I know they technically came out with different reasonings for why things were the way they were, but honestly, I think those reasonings are kind of bullshit. I mean, the fact that they drastically changed Master Chief's armor between Halo 3 and Halo 4 doesn't make any sense, and they have the whole nanobots explanation if you've heard about that topic, but that's a whole controversy in and of itself. But that's the thing I was thinking with the Halo Infinite trailer. You look at the weapons, and I only saw, at least in the first trailer, I only saw one classic weapon actually appear, and that was the assault rifle. Really, the assault rifle, and I know in another trailer they had an energy sword and a battle rifle, which did look like their classic versions, which was very cool, but all the other guns have changed. I didn't see any plasma rifles, I didn't see any carbines, I didn't see any of the classic brute weapons we love, except for the spike grenade, but that's not even really a weapon, that's just one of the grenades. It's not like a main, handheld weapon. But it just seems like they've changed a lot of things. And even the animations, even the way that things were animated just didn't look like Halo. It reminded me more of, I mean, the reload animations looked more like Titanfall to me, and the guns looked kind of like Titanfall. And the animations of the aliens all looked like something you'd see in Destiny. And it just really makes me wonder, does 343 actually care about the franchise that they're, making here? Really, the guy in his forum post expresses it better than I could. So it's like I don't want to just repeat his whole post here, so I'm going to link that in the description if you want to read it. But it seems like I don't know. I'm kind of worried for Halo Infinite. The gameplay itself looked pretty good, but the graphics, the presentation of it was horrible. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked the video, leave a like on it. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will be uploading more Halo, Minecraft, and just gaming content in general on here. Have a great day, and stay safe. Goodbye.